Welcome back, and a huge shout out to Slipknot for providing the brand new single Soulwave Bird as one of our theme songs for the Mortal Kombat Pro competition stop here at EVO 2019. Their new album, We Are Not Your Kind, arrives on August 9th, and make sure to catch them on their headlining Knotfest Roadshow tour this summer, featuring Gojira, Volbeat and Behemoth. My name is Ketchup, and I'm joined by Wonder Chef. This is EVO 2019, and the tournament stage is far progressing at this point.
It is. Oh, so it has progressed quite far, but also there's still so far to go. But we're definitely getting into the real meat of things. We're starting to get these matches where, you know, it's a little bit more well-known names against other well-known names. And right now, I mean, coming up, we already have a player who people should be quite familiar with, especially for EVO, who's going to be a player named Michelangelo.
I mean, Michelangelo, he's no stranger to the EVO environment. He has got an EVO medal himself. You know, back in MKX, this guy was able to get top 8 in, I believe, 2016 with Summoner Quan Chi. Really, I said this yesterday, but I'll say it again because today is a new day. Really showcasing that 2016 Quan Chi was still really strong. You know, Summoner had amazing zoning. He was kind of like the premier keep-away style of Quan back then. And it's no wonder he's gone from Quan to Shang, because there are some archetype things in there that makes the two characters very, very similar indeed.
Right, I mean, they control space in a very similar way. I mean, if you look at the runes and you look at upskulls, they both control similar spaces in a, you know, vertical part of the stage. And then on top of that, once they get a little bit close, I mean, really, if you look at forward 2 from Shang, it's a lot like a not overhead back 2 of Quan, which is later back 2s, of course, which is where he got most of his results. But Shang is, of course, the character that we've been most interested to see how they're going to be doing this weekend. And so far, we've seen a lot of good players do very well with Shang, but this is one of the first times that we've actually seen a morph working out for Shang.
Yeah, 100%. It's because Michelangelo, before Shang Tsung, he played Aaron Black a fair amount. I remember seeing him play Aaron Black Combo Breaker, and I think he's going to be not shy of going for the morph he wants to. Damage, and there's that crushing blow. Was able to get the grab immediately after morph, and that is the crushing blow requirement. Looped back into more morph, and it's going to be another mirror match with increased damage to boot.
Oh, he actually was threatening him with the fact that he can still get that crushing blow off the double forward 4s. But now my question is, he landed one forward 4. If he does another one once he remorphs, does he keep it? Oh, wow. Well, we'll see in the next round. He's got 2 more to win.
I feel like Michelangelo was playing well the entire time, and stun traps were the last minute reaction to just say, I know you're going to up 3, here it comes. He's lost resources too. Like, Michelangelo spent a lot of resources on that round, and he's only just got 1 bar of offense back.
Yeah, I think most of the damage that he took came from when he actually morphed. Even though he is confident with Aaron, morphing is very, very risky, especially not using the amplified morph.
Yeah, sometimes you do want that increased time to just not be victim. And oh wow, nice little Goomba stomp right there. But here comes the zoning from Corpse Drop, and it's one of the reasons that I think Shang Tsung can still zone potentially characters that can outzone. You know, you're not so used to that scud shot getting rid of projectiles, but the moment a Corpse Drop comes on, Aaron Black can't get rid of that.
Yeah, and on top of that, of all of those moves that are not technically projectiles, like Tentacle from Scarlet, or maybe even the Frost Bomb, the highest damage one by far is Corpse Drop. 90 plus, you get to amplify for that much more damage.
Nice little throw escape, Sun Trap though. Has to try and make this comeback the old-fashioned way with no fatal blow left. Healing on the grab, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. He's got such a life lead. Michelangelo's needs 1 Corpse Drop at this stage, which is why Stun Traps, I think, tried to go in. You can't outzone if 1 Corpse Drop's going to kill you there. So.
Right, and there's no clean way to get past that, but that dude's going to tie up beautiful anti-air with the jab. Building a little bit of space, but you can't necessarily win this situation as Aaron. He does have a little bit of a lead, but it's not huge, so you're not going to be winning those trades.
It's very risky to try and go for that projectile destroy, because you're noticing there, like right there, the moment Sun Traps decided he wanted to, he hit 140 damage. Like, it's a big risk to take, but speaking of risks, gets the neutral duck. Breakaway's been forced now, and the meter's going to be taken away from Michelangelo, sticking out back 3 by itself, maybe trying to play some kind of flawless block there. And enforcing it now, he's confident. Oh, shout out to MKDC, boys!
That's actually unsafe. You just never see anybody follow that string through.
That's exactly why I think it worked. Sun Traps was waiting for his opportunity to press a button, and Michelangelo is finishing the string and forcing that advance as well.
We've seen so many of these forward 4s, but none of them ducked yet. Alright, just blocks the overhead, was waiting for the rest of the string, conditioned him to that last time.
I mean, Suntrap is playing this really well, but unfortunately, when the time comes to flawless block and get those punishes, he's just not doing it. There's a clean jump in, and wow, dude, you fished for that. I half expected him to fish for like, brutality.
I thought he was fishing for the brutal.
Why would he do it?
You know what? I think maybe the brutal has to be the soul steel brutal, right?
Yeah.
But so he did the other one. Sorry, the other throw, right? So I think maybe he did the wrong throw. He was fishing for it. It happens.
There's no other reason he would have just gone for a regular jab there and left it on purpose. He went for the jump thing. He knew it was guaranteed.
Right, and even if it had been blocked, he's going to be easily guaranteed chipping.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. Risky stuff. Normally I'm fucking going for brutality in general, but you know what? It's really 1-0 anyway. It doesn't really matter. One game up. Suntrap, although he's played well, yeah, the big fundamental thing is he just needs to make sure he's punishing those strings so he can flawless blocks, because they are not guaranteed, and you can punish him for doing that.
Yeah, it does seem like Suntrap has a good amount of experience, but maybe, I mean, really nobody has that much experience yet.
Yeah, they're just grinding against the counter extensively, and even then, a mid-level gang compared to a really, really good one is viewers will make a big difference in the matchup and how it's played. Yeah. Trying to get for a down two, that's a full jump in. Yeah, I respect not using breakaway there. It's a big ask to make a full comeback.
This is a pretty risky soul steal though.
He can fake it.
Yeah, that's really scary. Guaranteed on wake up here. Get something guaranteed hit, but oh! He could have got way larger of a conversion right there.
I love watching the mind game of both players knowing the ball can happen. Like Michelangelo's wake up back roll, not because, you know, obviously he could get punished there, but he wanted to make sure that if he commits something, it wouldn't work out then. Another down two. That was short and sweet.
Great adaptation. So far we've seen a lot of forward fours blocked. Plus on block, but it is a high, so that's definitely an adaptation from Suntrap.
Just throw the acid now, minimal damage done. Michelangelo committed to trying to push his way out the corner just a little bit. Another back three. Just that back three swing is just not being counted out. Like every time you block it, there is a punish there if you can, it's just not being taken.
Yeah, he's oh, there we go.
I don't know. That must have been some kind of accidental execution error, but hopefully he doesn't live to pay the price. If he gets opened up now with the full combo, he's actually almost dead. Yeah. Not necessarily because of the morph now, but even actually he might be victim to the morph.
Oh, that morph is scary. Okay, wow, he had an opportunity there to push the offense, but he did not. He was not ready for that morph to happen. But now just one more hit is all he's going to need. Converts from back three, up three, I think that's where it is. And takes the game.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing, you know. So shouts to MK9. That's a throwback and a half. But yeah, it's kind of surprising now that Stun in that situation was in many positions to essentially just there was really knowledge of when the morph was coming, apart from the final moment, right? Which is arguably the most obvious time the morph would appear. You know, Aaron Wright, whilst he has a really good throw, it's one of the longest throws in animation time. And most people that have shared experience knew that if I just press the button, I'm going to wake up. And I can just press, even though you're on the top right, it doesn't matter.
You might even be able to do like wake up too. I think so. Like guarantee yourself a punish right there. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Again, you know, not a lot of people have that much experience with Shang. We only have what, like maybe about a month-ish of like serious Shang experience so far. He's a little bit older than that, but usually we didn't see too many people playing him before CEO. So I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things. But yeah, he punished him that one time, right? He dropped the combo, which was unfortunate. He got the 4-3-2, definitely guaranteeing himself that punish, but still a little bit better. Still, we'll see him moving on. I believe that was winner's bracket. Now we have another match, and this is going to be Big D against Mark Anthony from Arizona. Now, Mark Anthony is a Scarlet only player, as far as I know. At the very least, he's been playing like 99% Scarlet. Of course, Big D, requires no introduction, is a future Nightwolf player, currently playing Centurion.
Oh, we talked about players that have Evo medals. How about Big D? This guy got an Evo medal in 2016 with his practice in Ermac. But he's obviously a Nightwolf fan. Yeah, through and through. He's the player. He is the player to watch out when Nightwolf finally releases. But he also managed to get himself an Evo medal last year in Justice 2 with, I think, a performance that surprised even himself. So he wasn't really practicing a lot of Injustice 2 at the time. He has got a phenomenal poison item anyway, and he just turns up and causes upsets left, right, and centre, plays ridiculously well, and just like that. Actually, it's been important. These guys aren't even going to fuck check. They're just going to go straight in.
Oh, going right in. And if I did anticipate these character selections correctly, then this is going to be a pretty heavy zoning match. Now, these characters, Cetron and Scarlet, yeah, I got it right. They do play very similar. They want to control space in the same way. They both potentially have a teleport that they use in similar ways. But Cetron is definitely one who's being a little bit more successful.
But I mean, Cetron, I think she's a little bit higher up in the build. Scarlet's definitely not a terrible character by any means, but you know, if they're both going to try and control space, I feel like Cetron just has a little bit more freedom to do so. Right. And I mean, she's got good buttons too. You know, there's that immediate whip punish, and that's going to be a crushing blow because it was in fact a punish.
First win of the day.
You read me,
Brutality.
And that's the other thing that Cetron's
doing your boy Garrett's dirty.
Damage. I mean, every single conversion is a full combo for Cetron. Scarlet,
You
she
should have
only
played
gets
this
like
rating.
12 knockdowns, which does give her the zoning
rating.
advantage, which is going to be huge here. But usually, unless she's doing like a full 2-on-2 with punish, she's not getting a big combo.
Yeah, he was a bad
Now trying to
Garrett.
play it safe. Oh, the patience to just sit there and down two when he
Unless I got
like
used to Garrett now a little bit.
But there's a confirm. Nice restand situation. Throw escape though. Good reaction there from Big D. No amplifying the natural barrier.
Is
There's
Big
a
D
mix up
fighting
there.
right now?
Ooh, nice one, Mark Anthony.
Who are you playing as?
Pretty convincing
Cetron
round one.
Pulse.
Was very, very comfortable. Super comfortable.
That's a strategy we've seen previously. 1-2-4, just doing it even though the twist jab's going to whip because that string moves so far forward and extra measure close out with that. Oh, tries to punish. Not quite close enough. Great spacing on that far wall.
You know, there was something so next level about that, how Big D did the natural barrier play on flawless block. It is flawless block unsafe, and that's exactly why we did the 2-1-2, but Big D stepped back, expecting the punish to be out of range, and he got the whip punish in return. Yeah, very rarely see those next level decisions.
It's crazy to be able to outrange Scarlet normals, too.
Oh, hesitant on it. Catches it now, natural barrier knocks down once more. It's one of the things about Cetron is she's very, very good, but right here, we can't see a full combo. If she spends here to try and keep you away, she hasn't got it for when she inevitably has to hit on you.
Yeah, true.
That could have been full combo death as well, but speaking of which, there it is. Finally, Big D. Kind of always did this one by taking it back. They both look very comfortable in this matchup.
Again, this is two characters that play so similarly that it's really going to be whoever just makes the correct reads. Well, either both in this like mid-range kind of push area that they want and in the zoning game. And of course, zoning advantage is huge. Mark Anthony taking the first hit means that he basically gets control of the zoning until right now where he's definitely lost that.
There's that meaty guy there. Watch out for it. Once more, lands the punish. But Big D, it's kind of his options are kind of limited. He has to spend resources in the first place when he finally gets a whip punish. He has to keep his combo damage nice and short. And deliberately opts not to full combo there, I think. He wants the range and he wants the meter for when he catches him far away.
Oh, and a throw finally connecting. We've seen every single one so far teched by Big D. Oh, and the teleport read again. That so far is how Big D has gotten the majority of his damage, at the very least in this round. So,
Mark Anthony very bravely not using breakaway. I think he used those bars a little bit later, but not going to have a chance. That was a pretty back and forth game number one.
It was. That was like a frame from connecting before the guys are connected. Unfortunately, that frame existed. Game number one. Really close. I just think Mark Anthony needs to watch out a little bit more for those teleports.
I think actually it's probably the play cycle too, because both of these variations have that as well. So it's like, you know, the meta is so accurately similar. But partly I think it's a matter of speed. Scarlet has more range with Cetron, but I kind of like in this matchup in particular, Cetron has a little bit more opportunity to go for those like, advancing wins. It's making a big difference, you know, that the fact that Cetron has one of those strings that launches on counter hit, that's one giant payout, you get one good read on a projectile. If they both make a read on each other, I think in this matchup in particular, Cetron just gets more rewarded for the
Her damage, like I said, is higher, and on top of that, she has very similar tools, but they all tend to be faster. So for instance, the teleport does recover faster than Scarlet. Her, essentially, spot zoning tool, which is the guy's name right there, is faster than the tentacle, which is exactly why we saw Big D take that last game. So overall, if you make just an equal amount of reads, I would say Cetron's going to have that advantage.
I guess the difference will be that Scarlet can heal, but in this kind of matchup, you're not really going to trade and get those heals anyway. So we'll see how much that's actually going to really pay off. I definitely favour Cetron in this matchup here.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but like I said, kept it close. Right, Big D right now is in the corner, though. We haven't really seen any good teleport reads on the side of Mark Anthony yet.
That's everyone wants to try and press when they see a teleport. So if you're using profiles, it's I'm going to bait you into pressing, and if you do, I'm going to strong arm some plus frames back into the situation. Big D now sitting on match point.
Yeah, considerably more convincing match than the previous set.
Absolutely. Kind of crazy how the first round is convincing in return. And there's the tech against Scarlet. You can low profile her wake up 3. It's not a good range to start, but it's kind of high to deal with if you pokes low profile.
Yeah, and as far as pokes that low profile things, down 3 and down 4 percent from the best in the game.
Individual buttons, definitely, like in general. We were just talking about individual buttons, and jabs are fantastic as well.
Yep.
I mean, there are a few single buttons that she doesn't have a good one on. Maybe down 2, I guess. Oh, crushing blow. All right, escape fail.
I actually didn't see that first escape fail happen. I must have totally missed that.
I think you read the jabs in general. Right? Yeah, but not like that. Jabs are a big noses. He's a bit dead. He got punished for sure.
That's a good trade. That's a good trade. One ball has so much hit advantage, zoning advantage. Okay, to Mark Anthony, another throw.
One more good decision, and that's it. 15.
Oh, and punish. That was actually a punish. This should be almost guaranteed chip unless there's a really good read about to happen. I would do one more teleport, and it was! One more teleport. He's failable back.
Oh, just in time. It comes back just in time, Chef, and he carefully waited. Oh, that was a situation where you just have to make a hard read, right? You got to dedicate something in for the health anymore. Big D. The first fatal blow you used because you get a full ticket at the full 3. Who cares? One more good decision to use it, and it just wasted more than enough time. That's all right. Good job.
So there's one tool that you could have seen right there that could have won the game, and that's one we never see.
Feel my pain.
Where she damages herself, but damages them guaranteed, right? I don't know if there was anything that could, I mean, a geyser maybe could have stopped it, but if they're in that light where they literally have like only 2 life left, it almost instant kills them.
It's one of those weird situations where you have to make such a decision in such a short space of time. How stressful is that when like you've got one more hit that needs doing, and in like the space of like 2 or 3 seconds, 5 out of the 4 things you're trying to think about are the wrong ones. Right. And only one of them will work.
To be fair, 2 to 3 seconds is considerably longer than it could be, right? It could be like half a second.
GG's.
But yeah, no, that is that's actually where Big C generally kind of pulls into the visibility and clutch. You know, it's essential to call it. At the end right there, I would say maybe 90% of players would have lost his Big D, right? He had to make the exact perfect read to make that comeback and know exactly the timing on when he was going to have his fatal blowback, everything about that. But he's there, he's perfect. He kept, you know, he's cool. He didn't make any mistakes. He didn't choke under the pressure. He's like, you know, just another match. Close it out.
It's the thing that separates top level players from players that aren't quite there yet. It's just decision making, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's in the heat of a moment when there's a lot of stress going on, and then you have to make a decision like now, and then 1 second goes by, the time's passed. It is that clutch factor you were talking about. It's not easy. There's no way you can teach that to someone. You just have to go to events, and the more experience you get, the more you deal with it. It's why you've got 2 Kombat medals in the first place.
Right, and I mean, also just to say, you know, there's one thing to play at a local, right? Well, it's one thing to play online, then it's another thing to play at a local, then it's another thing to play at a major, then it's another thing to play at EVO on
The major
stream.
of majors.
Yes.
EVO 2019. This is where champions will crown champion amongst themselves. But speaking of potential champions, Ger is a player to watch. He's one of the premier Gearist players. If you've been watching the pro competition, you've seen this guy once or twice already, and he's in the mindset and one of the rare breeds of player that would play Gearist no matter what. We knew 100% that Ger was going to play Gearist when the game came out. No matter where he was.
The Shirai Ryu hiring Scorpion?
Yeah. It just so happens that Gearist is also
not
incredibly top tier.
mercenaries.
And because Ger is a talented player,
I'm not looking
he's able
for
to
family.
really maximise that to its fullest effect, and it's no wonder he's got this far.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in kind of every aspect, it was 100% different. Especially all the way since the reveal, he played in that exhibition match, Garrett, he was actually revealed after the reveal. But just knowing how big grappler, and then over time, kind of like learning his own skills and justice too, and then kind of playing a weird character. So Garrett kind of combines all the things that Ger wanted to do. Right off the bat, just like, yeah, this is definitely You start with a little bit more of the command grab variation because he's such a grappler player, but over time realizing that the infinite warding variation is going to be more solid, I would say.
It's one of the advantages that Garrett has that's kind of rare is that, and actually speaking of which, we have 2 variations going head to head. So, but he's a character that he doesn't have variations. Some characters are kind of like 1 variation characters, like Kano and Devora.
Hey, stop your back when on the screen.
Okay. I'm still believe that that is no good. But in 2 out of 3, anything's possible. But I mean, fundamentally, it's like Garrett. You can pick easy variations, just as good. Right. And his tool sets are scary.
Yeah, I mean, he really gains things from both. It's not like just some characters where it's like, yeah, they have one okay variation and one really good variation. It's like, this is two really good variations.
Round 2.
Now, Gur's going to be just hitting that a little bit harder. Dom will be having some extra mix-up potential, but here's the almost magic so full screen and have to dash in, rather than the infinite ward and sand trap that is guaranteed OP into a 3 situation. So there's already an immediate difference in one move blow. But speaking of differences, not quite crushing blow, almost carried the distance.
I know, that's one of the hardest crushing blows to actually trigger, which is really ironic because Garrett has one of the easiest crushing blows to trigger.
Now, yeah, goes down again. We're talking about 3 situations. Infinite ward now. What's it going to be? Waits for a wait to play there. That 6 frame up 2 is to be respected and feared.
But that breakaway is not going to help too much. The one more missed up away from that. Not able to get out of this corner. No defensive bar. Okay, good start. Good pace. Just blocking. Okay, I guess incorrect. The 1-1-1 mix up.
Now the command grab, New Era definitely has the best command grab in the game, if you were going to crouch against any of these movements, you are mad. You're insane! And he makes the right call all times. Gur caught blocking the wrong way. Technically a waste of a crushing blow, but it is going to be data that at that moment in time, Gur was just stab blocking.
Right.
Final
So,
round.
unfortunately, could have saved it. That's why it's so important to use. Oh, okay. That's what you wanted to do. Not looking good so far. Has the corner. About to lose the corner.
That was definitely. Oh, he's actually getting a couple of executions there. Hopefully, to get a bit too antsy here. A couple of that and yeah, that forward 3.
Forward 3 can use so much more recently after forward 2 and 2 times. Pulls here.
Oh. Again, your conversion opportunity is a little bit limited now. Nice. Right, here's the charge. Now, this is where things actually get really scary, because in this situation now, the combo damage is amplified significantly.
Oh, again. So 2 takedowns in a row. Oh, no. That's, okay, no. I'm sorry. Thought I saw him throw something out, but yeah. That's going to be a tie. But actually, Dom gets thrown to mid-space. So there are much worse ways that could have ended.
Also very intelligent indeed for Gur. The overhead takes by himself. Normally that's a crushing blow, but thanks to the hope check, he can save that for the next round and keep that 50-50 super high payout. That's a wake up. Oh, doesn't commit. Oh, that's still a punish.
Oh, this is going to hurt so much.
Oh, he went for that setup. That cheeky setup that gives you the overhead. Single hit. But setups are one thing, command grabs are another, and here comes the corner pressure. Dom fighting back. Oh, instant jump kick.
That he must have tried to flawless block that jump kick, and then he accidentally got hop 3. I'm pretty sure.
Scorpion.
Right.
Karan
Grab again.
shift.
Now this is the scary situation. Garrus gets another one. Body splash. It's a stagger. I mean, it's hard to call to make. It's going to be forward 2 or forward 3 or grab, and have to guess. Jump 3, very plus. Doesn't commit, and oh, no punish, just
that should be it. No meter to break away, and he wanted to go to Gur, but Dom was keeping that super close. It's just, honestly, I think the biggest thing was that he did so many down ones. Oh, is there a button?
Yeah, so we had the luxury of kind of seeing the controls. Dom had crushing blow held check turned on.
Yeah.
And that kind of actually sum up why the sand trap in New Era is crushing blow. There's no way Dom would want to do that, so it's important that he's changed it now for sure, absolutely.
Yeah, sometimes people make mistakes and they just hold back because they're so to it, but that definitely would explain that. Regardless though, I think the biggest issue in that matchup was the fact that he tried putting down on hit throws and down was just connected. I would love to see him do some raw down runs, see if he can then go throw. If he wants whatever the down one restarts, they're working.
Down one tick throw is always like the biggest like seesaw effect where if it's blocked it's really dirty, but on hit you're just giving yourself to the so we'll play for a down one that landed.
Especially against Garrus, that opens you up for such a huge punish. Here we go, going into game number 2. Gur starting off strong, up into the last game. Dom took the that is a great mix. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm just outside of that range. Oh, and he gets the mix-up set up off of it.
Now he's getting a little bit of that charge, which the more he charges, the more damage he's now doing and things like that, and it's just, it makes a big difference in overall combo damage. And Infinite Ward already is one of the heaviest hitters in the game, right? And you do get the option to just make it even bigger.
Because he definitely needs more damage.
Oh yeah. He was lacking in that part.
Yeah.
But it's why you pick the variation, right? It's why the variation system works so well. If you want that, you go for the warning. If you want that for mix, you go new era, which doesn't do it. It has more stuff. Just
right, and it's much scarier every single time it touches you. Until you get hit, then it's much scarier for Infinite Warden. But I love the use of the, I don't know what it's called, but going back in time cancel.
Yeah, I actually think it's called something really similar, like rewind time, like reverse time. It's not a very complicated name, but it's, you don't see it much. I think it's because it costs a reason. Like, normally girls first try and hold on to it, but it does give them some stuff. Going back into why the error is quite scary. It's scary. Come on, grab again. And now, let's see what the play's going to be. Go for instant jump in.
Oh, there we go. It's
the mix
starting.
Up, get in that blender, mate. This is your home. Ooh.
Oh, not canceling into anything. You do have the fear of canceling into the little punch, right? You only get the little punch in that variation in New Era. It just kind of adds a little bit to the stagger. It's safe on block, as opposed to that one, which is plus on block.
Yeah, he definitely tried to do a down 1-2, and spending all of his resources, and it doesn't work. If he gets clipped now, he can't break away, and that's going to be danger territory. Blocks now, but speaking of blocks, Gur, not shy of just blocking, and crushing blow. Right, this is now danger territory. Last lifeline here for TT Dom.
Sub-Zero Scorpion.
Good pace, great. Was that a whip punish on a down one?
I think he was just looking for any animation at all, and it just happened to be a down one, but he's going to get what he's looking for. Nice reactions here.
He can zone a little bit more safely in this. I'm surprised we haven't seen too many of the actual sand pillars, but I thought he could maybe down one off of that.
I wonder if,
that should be it. That is definitely it. Dash all the way up and throw. Super close, but Dom just not quite able to do it. Gur's gonna advance. Good at that mirror match, but still good New Era stuff. I'm surprised we didn't see a little bit more zoning.
I think so too. It's one of those great things where, that's why I love the variation system.
You weren't getting a
that mirror
better
matches
deal.
aren't necessarily
Round
mirror matches.
one.
Right. Yeah, we have two Garrus players. Yeah, sure, but you compare the tool sets of New Era and Infinite Warden. It's night and day difference. One goes hard and quick. The other has less. That one's got a lot more opportunities to kind of just like traditionally mix you up, tick throws and everything else. What came down to it that much though was just Gur. I want to say Gurus because I just get so tongue twisted.
Gurus. Why is he not entered as Gurus?
I said that at Combo Breaker, I stand true to it. But my point was, he made right reads for kick grab and grab in general, like 80% of the time. And when you get a good read on command grab, Infinite Warden's going to push command to it. So I feel like the way to handle that was just favourable. I favoured it anyway, but it's like, ooh, this could be a clash of FGC celebrities.
Whoa, this is like some set of people that they would invite to some sort of like FGC reality show, you know? Like absolutely, but yeah, Pokechop's still in winner's then, I'm assuming. I only saw him very early on in bracket yesterday.
He looked good yesterday. He had failed him a little bit in the first game we saw on stream, but he kind of clearly resolved it. Still playing Aaron Black, still tidy. Scar announced no introduction. Combo Breaker champion, the first ever champion of SK11 in the pro competition anyway. And Pokechop, I think, is just fun handling around, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But he's got a hell of a nervous laugh, right, against Scar. Scar, though, is an interesting spot. He's a storyline very, very strongly, but in CEO, falling a little bit short. Just being that top 16 or close to top 16 area, which was very surprising just because we're so used to seeing him at the top of everything. He was third in the two posters finals, when the organization said all those things, but not doing so well at CEO. So I want to see what he's decided to do as far as characters, as far as changing things up, because he has been switching around a decent amount. We saw him actually going out of the tournament with Scorpion, with a decent button check, with a mushroom and wheel picks. But I don't know why he doesn't just play Sonya. It's like, it's his character, it's his play style. She's insanely good.
Well, we've seen him have success with Scorpion in the past anyway. One of those famous matches at Combo Breaker Top 8 against Foxy Grandpa, where he was losing really hard as Sonya, and then he changed to Scorpion, and then it was a reverse 3-0. So
that's true.
And he's been able to get some good results with the character anyway. I think using them as a team isn't the end of the world, purely because they do different things, don't they? Sonya's more of a zoner with that, just short of I'm pretty sure the statistics is something like her energy ring is like 1 frame short of Deadshot's wrist cannon starter. It's just because it's a slightly slower projectile, but it's bigger and it's got a bigger size on it.
And it amplifies the crushing blow on it.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess why her zoning is so effective is purely because she has that Deadshot-esque zoning. It just doesn't have the speed that the wrist cannons did. Pre-patch, of course, but
I mean, on top of that, she also has an option that's not considered projectile, so she can't even challenge the zoning game in this matchup where Aaron Black has a scud shot just because the drones exist. But that is a great early lead from Pokechop.
The Pokechop's just pressing the advantage. He doesn't want to deal with this kind of Sonya zoning matchup. Almost like he was waiting for a wake-up. He was standing just out of range, but not out of range enough, unfortunately, but here comes the pressure.
I'm not sure. Maybe he just didn't think it was going to hit.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
he went for the safe option.
Uncharacteristic of Scar, not the captain in that situation, but hey, first game on stream in a bit, will allow it. And now good damage knockdown. Pokechop is the hardest to read with the wake-up button. Sometimes it works, in that case, unfortunately, it did not.
Well, it was a super high reward added way. He was just looking at some sort of counter hit, but still looking pretty good. Nice down one answer. That was beautiful.
Now, Pokechop's been experienced in the FGC for a long time. Don't challenge this stretch of the imagination. There's the low though. Full combo, that back one. I know we see Sonya players in tournament land that all the time, but by no means does that cancel into back one. It's easy at it.
My God.
50%.
Oh, over technically. Jeez, does she need that much damage? All right, this is an uphill battle now again for Aaron Black. But he's got the no mask on, so let's do it.
And now, trying to get some plus range, keeping those staggers. Flawless block, but no, up two, commits to the low. I respect the attempt, but I mean, the moment Sonya gets in the corner, it can sometimes be over. She gets those crazy mix-ups, the damage is ridiculously high. And I mean, that's the matchup, right? Where against Sonya, especially Ringmaster, you have to avoid the corner at all costs. If you're in the corner, you just want to swerve your way out. You can't sit there and hold it back one, because it's not worth it.
No, everything she's going to do in the corner, once those cancels start happening, you are just dead one way or another. So you got to do something. And I think that's why we saw Pokechop play so offensively at the beginning of the last game, was that he's like, you know what? If I just knock him down, never let him get back up, then I can win. But I don't want it to be the other way around. There's another good start.
Really nice throw escape there. It's very brave taking throws over the asset. Sometimes you've got to do it. The reward for it is so high, you have to deny it on occasion. And oh! Wow!
That's a strategy, I guess. Never seen that before. Back one in the drone. But one more hit is all it's going to need, and match point for Scar.
Yeah, the crazy thing about drone drop, buddy drop, is that there's splash damage on it too. There's the initial damage that the buddy does, but if it lands nearby, it does less damage, but it's still splash, which is why it's such a good projectile.
Yeah, it's also technically not an overhead from close by, but yeah, it's just got a ton of space that it controls. All right, Pokechop playing a much more zoning-heavy game this time, but of course, Scar's Sonya can challenge the exact same way. And might even win this zoning battle, but now has corner positioning. Cancel is a go. Has to break away. Only 300 damage into that combo did he break away.
Now Pokechop is in a bad situation, tries to wake up Fatal Blow, but remember, Fatal Blow doesn't have armor until the 5th frame onwards, so doing it really meet you on wake up just won't work out. I respect the attempt, but unfortunately Pokechop now should be in the loser's bracket after that one.
Yeah, that was a very, very solid game from Scar. We expect nothing less. Pokechop, he really put everything on the line at the very beginning, I think, of that game, which made a lot of sense. And he put up a really, really good fight, but the moment that he kind of lost that momentum and Scar was like, yeah, I know what you're doing, I'm stopping it, then it seemed like Scar just controlled everything.
So while the guys are going off, I should check out the next match, which should be 700 KP and Dizzy TT. Dizzy TT did mention how he is going on CPM, so he's busy already. He's a young blood from the UK, kind of a miniature Foxy in that respect. Where
so you're
they even have a similar competitive background. Foxy started off as a competitive Halo player, I believe, back at like 13. And Dizzy TT at 13, his first competitive game was competitive Call of Duty. So it's kind of like these young whippersnappers that come up with a couple of different fighting games from the UK Netherrealm. Maybe FPS was the key to that success. Getting in that crazy, interactive environment at an early age. He doesn't get faced by tournament pressure at all. Normally it's only American players that don't wear headphones, and they like the crowd noise. Even though Dizzy's from the UK, normally a crowd might cheer against him because he's not American. Even though he's a bit of a fan favourite anyway. Yeah. He still doesn't really wear headphones all that much because he loves the crowd, he loves the environment. It's rare that a player can do that.
You know, I always feel like we're in a different age. It definitely used to be that every time that you all came over, it was America was cheering so hard for America, right? but I almost feel like it's not as
Round
much
two.
like that anymore, you know?
I think it only happens really when giant crowds take place with maybe a viewer base that they see an American flag versus a different flag, and maybe they're not necessarily there for entry, they're just watching a top 8, and they think, hey, American flag beat this British flag, or this Japanese flag, or whatever. USA, USA. True. That entire culture seems to have dissipated a little bit more. I think, granted, if we have any players that are North America in the top 8, I think be prepared to see it back stronger than ever, because this is EVO, it's the #1 place. You have a lot of Patriots and crowd that are happy to see their territory doing well.
But specifically, I know one certain Kombat player that tends to wear a flag around his shoulders for pretty much every major, I want to say. I don't know.
He's proud to be British, is Foxy. As long as he's in top 8, you'll always see him flying his flag. But
yeah, so he, I don't want to say he brings that upon himself, but he's definitely, he's trying to rile the crowd up,
very
right?
obvious that he's not American.
Yeah,
That's it, for sure. Absolutely. Now, I see Sonya versus Liu Kang. The thing is, Dizzy TT is known as a Sonya player, but he does play Liu Kang a lot too. He's been grinding a lot of Liu Kang. He used Liu Kang versus fighting too. It's a character he's been putting a lot of time into, so don't be surprised if he goes Liu Kang here. I think he's on play 2 sides as well.
Liu Kang's definitely a character that people really have it's like he's whipping it up to the problem, but his tools alone are amazing. He's one of the characters that has a 9-frame mid that essentially gives you somewhat of a mix-up, slow throws. We've seen some good plays obviously. It's a real shame Ninja Killer couldn't make it to Evo. I think like, he was a player so many people were looking at, and after the it really is a shame he's not here, but sometimes it's just like that, I find, isn't it? People can't defend everything. You haven't stopped it, Ninja Killer yet. What are you doing? Do it now! While we're still fighting to find out that. Speaking of which, Dizzy TT also. I don't know how he makes it out of these tournaments. That is a great question.
I think a lot of the money he earns in tournaments goes into a fund for the next one. So a lot of his tournament winnings kind of feed into the machine to get into the next tournament.
So he just hope he never gets a bad show.
Well, he seems to have decent showings a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Now the payout distribution has been changed for Mortal Kombat anyway, which affects those players that can't quite make it to the game. I love that.
Alright, so it does look like... Oh, no, wait, he's on... Okay, so he's playing stuff.
Yeah, I won't call it until I see it, purely because we had this issue at versus One, it was White Black versus Dizzy, and it was White Black versus Sonya, and Dizzy playing Liu Kang. The commentators, us in the crowd, everyone saw that it was the other way around, and it turns out it wasn't. The only person who knew was the opposite, because Dizzy told him beforehand.
It's like they're trying to mess everybody up. But right now, it looks like some Dizzy CC pressure is extremely good. Sonya pressure, great punish, back in the corner.
I mean, the thing about Dizzy is that he's just really comfortable on defense. He makes really strong decisions, and it's just the speed and pace at which he plays this game.
Yeah.
He plays Sonya so fast.
It's a very, very different Sonya than we see from Scar. It's very, very clear who's playing what, and Scar's more... Maybe he like chooses his moments. You know, he'll sit there, he'll wait, he'll do something, and then we see some Sonyas that are much more zoning heavy. But Dizzy, I mean, he obviously can do all of those things, but when he gets his chance, it's very hectic, fast gameplay.
He's been caught a couple of times actually, being a little bit greedy with this meter, so 700 KP kind of really was wise to that and punished the energy ring before the amplify came. Commits to the overhead, that's a full punish as well, and Dizzy, I think, should start showing a little bit more respect. I feel like there's almost a little bit of autopilot just coming here, where he's just kind of just committing to everything. Oh, no anti-air for you. And there's one thing Dizzy's always ready for is that jump kick to beat an anti-air attempt. He just dashes in, already knowing you're going to try an anti-air. This could, if he plays his cards right, be a 1 round apiece.
Oh, nothing, just raw energy ring. Nice block. Oh, what a whip!
Oh, he dropped the fatal blow! What a ropey round! What a ropey round that was! He did just a backward 4 fatal blow. He didn't need to do the launch.
I know, that was so weird. I mean, both of those situations were like, oh no, one went under, one went over.
I have no idea what happened. I mean, to be honest, that was very unlike Dizzy to make those weird decisions. But you know what? 704 recovered pretty nicely. Now he's getting turned down a little bit. Not ready for the adaptive. You assume he wouldn't try and or distance. It's an accurate word. Closeness isn't even a word.
It might be a word. I mean, I think it very potentially could be a word.
Someone send me, oh no, closeness in a different context. You know what? I don't even know why I'm talking about this. There's literally a match going on right now. Someone tweet me with a dictionary definition and end this discussion now. Grab.
Well, this is a dictionary definition of a Sonya match right now. Lots of mix-ups. Taking the lead, just zoning. Oh, okay, not over yet.
That's what we call a counter poke, ladies and gentlemen. Using the armor to blow through a punch. That's what we want. And now the knockdown. Unfortunately, 700 KP, he can't trade at all. However, a crushing blow is not a free kick with there was nothing stopping that crushing blow either, I don't think. He didn't have the health to hold it, right?
He could have flawless blocked it. I think that's why he got hit by it, was he tried to flawless block it, maybe a little bit too late, so it's disconnected.
It was a bit of a strange match, to be honest. I feel like that easily could have been reversed there for 700 KP. To be honest, it came off way better in the scramble. It takes a lot of mental composure to come off better in those situations.
Yeah, they had some weird moments in those matches. And, that's one of the things that people look at for Liu Kang. Sometimes stuff like the triple high fireball is going to win a lot of people. Sometimes you can win the left to the 4-4-3 or something. But you just got to be ready for those situations. And it looked like he kind of was.
It almost looked a little bit like Dizzy was a bit rusty. I think this might be, because I know we've just started the group, I assume maybe he's won a game already, but he was in one of those pools yesterday where he had to win one match to make out of his pool of winners, and that pool was at 8 PM. So he
Yo, I swear to God, dog was a hacker, yo. Like, if you watch the first match of our set, like, watch when I grab him, like, watch how his rating, like, automatically glitches down, like, it lags out or some shit. That shit weird.
No, definitely not. But nice anti-air, really crispy there from KP.
Fuck was a hacker.
Catching the fact that it was way too high up to really make that jump. 3 threat, but the neutral jump. If Dizzy knows you're going to grab, he won't duck, he'll neutral jump.
Oh, that was so smart! Intentionally waiting until the anti-air throw to break away to get the punish, but could have actually got the crushing blow off the forward 4. Chose not to, just went for a little bit more damage. Keeping it somewhat even here. Fatal blow now available though for both players.
There's a lot of matchup knowledge coming out from 700 KP. He looks ready for this.
Yeah.
Dizzy TT, he needs to sharpen himself up a little bit and start showing 700 a little bit more respect.
Can we both agree right now that we're still both thinking like, this could be Dizzy's Liu Kang? Right?
I mean,
we're both thinking it, right? Like, it's extremely good play. So, okay, obviously both these players are really good. I don't know who 700 KP is, regardless of who he is. It's just like, I'm so used to seeing Dizzy do so well that it's like, it's hard not to have that in my brain. But I am confident that this is correct.
I do agree. I think it's easy to get a mix though. It doesn't help that everyone plays Liu Kang as well as well.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Now, on that play. The anti-air again. On point with those. Yeah, that was awesome. He's in big trouble.
I really want to know who the 700 KP player is in general. Seems so good. And I hate not knowing good players.
That's what Evo is all about, isn't it? About these players that you may not have really seen a huge amount of on stream and stuff like that, just turning up at Evo and reminding us that they know how to play as well. And there's the Amplify. A future investment for the crushing blow. Wonderful rotate. Man, KP. 700.
I feel like you're not allowed to call KP.
I know. It's confusing. I know. I want to 700 KP. It's a bit long, isn't it?
It is. There's got to be an easier way. We'll just ask him to change his tag after this. But.
Easy. Hey, you know that name you probably had your whole life? Yeah, change it. Change it. Alright, but he's playing phenomenally well. Very clean. Very, very clean.
Yeah, definitely a lot of matchup knowledge too. But match point still for Dizzy right now. Playing a considerable patient game. Beautiful with punishment. Stand jab. Fortunately, that breakaway, which means next hit is almost there, honestly.
Liu Kang. You have to watch out too. He's using a wonderful position. He can take one risk if he wants because he has a breakaway. But at this health, 700 KP is in big trouble. No big clip by any.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, again, so many weird little scramble situations in this, but 700 KP taking it down. Nice! Into the crushing blood, didn't realize he had it set up. But this is looking way more even.
Oh, he's almost there. Almost there.
Oh, he died!
I always forget that Amplify does so much damage.
That did way more than I thought it was going to. I mean, I know it does a lot, but even still. I mean, great choice to use that right there, though, to end it out, because we saw that 700 KP is really good at using the Fatal Blow. We saw it land in the first game, make the comeback. And, I mean, it is a great Fatal Blow, of course, so definitely closing out was very, very good right there. That was about to be a scary situation, but Dizzy TT moving on.
Yeah, I will be honest, I mean, Dizzy's kind of general play there, it kind of doesn't really look a lot like how he normally plays in the tournament. There was a little bit of ropiness, a little bit of, I guess, almost like rusted. So, like, hopefully he can, you know, from as the biased UK man I am, hopefully he can tidy things up just a little bit going into the further stages of the tournament. But he's always one of those players to watch out for. Yeah. The only top 8 he's cracked into so far was Beanality, because he is, you know, top 2 EU along with Foxy Grandpa.
Right.
They were the 2 players that placed the highest out of the European players at Beanality, and it's always great to see them here doing well.
Right, but my last thought on that was also, I do think that it's possible that he could have maybe just underestimated 700 KB, because honestly, that was some actually really good quant play. Like some of the it's a very ancient name. It's a very ancient name. You called quant earlier. Who came, right? And it surprised us. I'm sure probably surprised me. He was like, whoa, hold on. I'm only one game out of pulls here. I need to like readjust. And he did, and he played so solid. But that's it for this first half of the block. We're going to go to a very short break while we set up the rest of these matches to see who advances even further into that. But as we go to break, I have to give a huge thank you to Gojira for Stranded off of their album Magma, one of our official theme songs for the Mortal Kombat Pro Competition stuff here at EVO 2019. Be sure to catch them on tour this summer on the Not Best Roadshow Tour, featuring Slipknot, Volbeat, and The Tenant.
Everyone has a path.
Final round, fight. Round one, fight.
Time has come.
Round two, fight.
when he came out, I was like so fucking good. I love Mortal Kombat, and I'm a fan from when I was like 12 years old, and I get a tattoo with fatality on it.
I'm surprised I actually beat Cassie Keys just now. He's actually good with it. Oh, we're ranking up next match. 4-win streak. Next win bonus and 5 wins, so I gotta win this match. It's gonna be a tough one. Black player. Should be glide. Look at the ping. Look at the ping. Pink is in yellow.
Scorpion. Kano. Charon shape.
Oh no.
Why turn down Our Lady Chronica?
There were too many strings attached, Kano.
You weren't getting a better deal.
Round 1, fight.
Straight.
Round 2, fight.
No mercy. Novice.
Finish him.
That was nice.
Kano wins.
Thunder God. Thunder God. Yeah. Thunder God.
Jackie Briggs. Special Forces Desert Command.
Want to read it? I ain't want this bitch. That's what you get when you choose too fast, folks. And this should happen while I'm ranking up now. This is the bullshit.
Welcome back, and a huge shout out to Slipknot for providing a brand new single, Soul Wave.
Have I to knock back my offer?
I'm not a sellout,
here at
asshole.
EVO 2019.
We just haven't
the new
found the
album,
right
We Are Not Your
price.
Kind arrives on August 9th, and be sure to catch them on their headlining Knotfest Roadshow tour this summer, featuring Gojira, Volbeat, and Behemoth. I'm Lorna Chef, catch up, and we're back for the second half of this block, and players are finally going to fight their way through the second round of pools. We've already seen some really good games. more good ones coming out.
Yeah, this is the point where the matches start to become a little bit more real. Obviously, they're still at stages where the results have kind of been as expected, but the matches themselves have been a bit more competitive. You know, the first stage of Falls with the fact that there are 1,500 players who lined up to this is, remember, the biggest Mortal Kombat tournament. So those initial group stages, the results are going to go as you expect. That's just how the general team works. Right. The expected players. But now we're going to go into our next stages. The players that have won start to play off against other players that have won. The female player needs no instruction other than Infinity.
The Slayer Slayer.
The Slayer of Slayer.
The Slayer Slayer. So that's
Slayer's been
never
very,
getting in.
for record, though, Slayer has been very supportive this weekend. So he's been cheering her on all the way. But I mean, yeah, I feel like you could definitely say that sort of like female NRS players, there's a whole bunch of ones. She's definitely doing the best performance.
Well, I mean, just look at where we are in the bracket right now. So I'm sure that this is a few matches into this set of pools, right? Set of second pools. There's so many people here that it's hard to even describe where we are in the bracket. But definitely important, yes, like you said, definitely most successful. Just as far as what we've seen so far. But, you know, even just looking, I mean, you look at players objectively no matter what. Definitely a top player. As standing right now, she's doing really well. And, you know, it's going to be Jackie versus Sonya. Sonya's going to be... been sticking with, but now the rushdown begins. This is patented Jackie Briggs. She's going to confirm, she's going to clinch. She's going to throw out those mids. It's all about getting the right call. Unfortunately, Vinny hasn't quite been able to get the right call just yet. Yeah, so far this pressure is just adding up more and more damage. Oh, that might be enough.
Take that then, the fatality. Shit.
Kano
Yeah, that's going to be it. Nice. Very, very clean execution.
That was a round of things just going phenomenally well.
I hope I get my chance back.
For Kubira, and that's what happens when Jackie Briggs gets a good round. If she steamrolls, she does have a steamroll effect.
Absolutely. Especially once she gets into that corner, that is just one of the worst places you can be.
She's real good. She's top tier. She's like top 5 best characters in the game.
You do not want to be cornered because that's where it's going to do that much more damage. Nice rollout. Thinking the exact same thing. I don't want to be in the corner against this character. I want to be the one using this corner.
But
yeah,
straight
she's
back
real
in there.
nasty in the corner.
We finally see something of like a combo drop, and that string definitely with the intention that it's going to confirm. So
let's get this shit right.
Letting it rip by itself could have been more damage, but before I can even finish talking about that, it doesn't matter because whoop, straight back into the corner.
Setting up that crushing ball just in case.
Doesn't overcommit the end, knowing it's going to be game over, so that's a good call.
Oh, nice call on
Kitana.
throw. This is a really scary connection for both.
Oh, hang on. Oh, no! That could have definitely been the round and the turnaround on the up 3.
Yeah, it was all down to that drop. That was a guaranteed win right there. I mean, not even give a chance to break away if that dash was if the dash cancel worked. I mean, you could have even just done like jab off the dash cancel. Didn't even need the back one.
Yeah,
anything.
I know whenever you get the cancel off the energy ring, it's much easier to do 1, 3, 4, whatever it is. So in that situation, you just need something grounded into fatal play, right? It would have won the round, and it would have definitely been
I need the magic of Shang Tsung.
Really anything.
You cannot restore your clan with clones.
Round
Oh,
1.
save. Gonna be a big punish. I'm surprised we're not seeing a breakaway. Really want to take all the damage?
Well, it's quite greedy with the fight wrestler. You very rarely want to give Sonya the upper hand if you can prevent it. But instant turnaround. This was a very different match. You know why? Because Kubira was essentially in the driver's seat the entire of the first game. And now the moment Infinity is starting to slither the ball fighting back, changing the momentum completely.
So that round was so fast. Really fast. Oh, but here we go. This is the opposite again. I mean, this is a huge momentum game, right? Come back and forth to brothers who take the offense and just run with them.
Grounded recovery frames to get the punish there. Not easy to space out.
Oh, I like that empty hop in the low. Wow. Oh, and that should be it. No need to run away. Those were 2 extremely fast rounds. One for each one. Let's go back and forth. Oh.
Now we see a trick guard in retaliation there, but that's punish twice. Still going to pull it back on anyway. Punish again. We should see a side switch, I imagine. Oh, yeah, it's way too soon.
I still think it was landing. I didn't expect it to do. Wow.
Just by itself.
It worked. The hitbox in that move is actually nice punish. That's one of the first. I think that was the first brawl damage punch of the entire set.
don't know why the breakaway didn't happen. I don't know why we didn't see a breakaway there.
Yeah, we were seeing very few breakaways on the side of Kubira.
But now Sonya will bring Jackie out with his help, for sure. Drone drop. And this whole thing is happening because Kubira didn't break. The breakaway is the only reason this is happening.
One last lead is not made, and we see the footsies projectile that we tend to see. And so it's going to be evened up 1-1. Infinity definitely readapted to the match. I mean, of course, it was that gigantic ball, but we really have to see how things were changing up within that final round. Especially seeing that she had the opportunity to play more defensively and she took it, that was very smart.
Yeah, I mean, the first game she was playing hyper defensive and then got clipped immediately and was on the back foot playing from behind the entire couple of rounds. But that second game was just, you know, essentially the exact opposite effect. And it's been good for her so far. It is a real shame that Kubira made such a bad decision at the end of game number 2 because that is it was what lost it all for him.
Yeah, we've seen just the breakaway decisions very much. Whoa, that's vampire.
Jackie and Cestra trying to complete the best standing jab at the end of the game. But now, shades of game number 1, where the driver 2 has one ball on back to Kubira. The reverse grab might be the start. This is somewhere in the corner we're talking about.
No, defensive bar. This is going to be so much damage into one more mix-up. And this one mix-up is going to be everything. Fatal Ball's over. Wake up, Fatal Ball is going to work. Kubira putting himself on the match point. Wow.
That is a big risk, big reward play right there. That was blocked. We would have seen either a grounded back one, or hell, just a fatal blow by itself. Either way, that would have been the round. He bet everything on it.
I can't believe that back one didn't hit meaty. I thought that timing was right, but it was just barely. Maybe there was a like a delayed wake up or something, or expecting a delayed wake up. I'm not sure, but like I said, match point Kubira. But that fatal blow is now gone. Sonya still has fatal blow, which is extremely powerful tool when you get down to those clutch moments.
Starting around the quickly taken away by another Grease kick here. Split shoes, double a knee. Hitting with 3 of those knees is actually tight execution-wise.
It is. Oh, there we go.
Eat that pain. Drop. Keeping it low, just a little bit, but more than you think of the corner, and that's going to have is Jackie. But oh, I love it, dashing grab. What a call to make.
It is, and that's a huge one. Getting that corner position. Oh, no, cancel. Not even an identify right there. Makes it wrong. All right, no full combo off of that. Only going to take plus frames, essentially.
And now this is scary. The down 3 to strong arm it, and the reverse grab again. Wonderful choice, and now match point for both players. But I'm eyeing up the fact that Sonya has fatal blow. There is a distinct advantage there.
Sonya has fatal blow and corner positioning, which is going to be great. And look at this, Infinity, rather than trying to use the corner for offense, just backing up and creating space. Known so smartly that the zoning has been working to control the pace of the match.
That's the matchup. Pretty well played, and it's this is how the bulk of the damage is being done. And tries to whip punish.
Oh, no.
Yeah, hates to whip punish something and walk right into it, but there's another one.
No defensive bars. This is huge. I would not be surprised if we saw Infinity just try and zone a little bit more. No, another mix-up. One more hit can do it. There is defensive ball on board. Is that enough?
Yes, it is. And that is composure. Really well played. Game 1 was kind of disastrous. It was just the air of fighting back. You know, I understand the defensive play. You want to try and get a better game, you want to that rhythm, especially when you're fighting Jackie. Right. You need to get an idea of how she's playing. But that's why I think she's really experienced this level of play.
Yeah, so what's the actual difference? Something that you see even like the best of the best players that have been on the show fail to do, which is realize that they kind of got into a, like they locked themselves into a place, right? So that match, obviously, Sonya and Jackie, high damage, very fast match. And those first 2 games, it was a brawl, right? Back and forth, like, yeah, I take the advantage, you take the advantage, I perfectly me almost. And then there was a moment where she's like, you know what? Like, I'm going to take this and slow it down. Because a lot of times when you get into that brawl, you're like, I just want to beat them out. You know, I just want to beat them at that game. Because I've done it before. Some of these rounds have been mine, but I'm going to show them the best. But she realized, I got to break out of that. I'm going to create space. I'm going to use that space to get more corner positioning. I'm going to use the chips to get extra damage. And then she just really controlled that last match. So that adventure was something that we see some very few people not quite that well.
It's very rare that the characters are able to kind of switch things up the way they can. And that's why Sonya is so good. It's necessary. But we're going into the next match now. Because they redo it.
Oh, yeah. No longer the man. He's now in phase 2 of that.
Now, Kevo did come off a CEO. in the back. And Kevo's always been one of those OC players days. Since 2011, we've been seeing Kevo he's never been shy of going away from the top tier. This guy will play character. If they're top tier, he'll play them because he's talented anyway. And if you're going to try and play it, I mean, a wise man once said pick a top tier.
Yeah, well, I mean, also, you know, some people just enjoy having more tools available to them. Like, sometimes it isn't about, am I going to win more or win less? Like, you know, you play a character like, for instance, Jackie. Jackie, obviously top tier. Or Sonya top tier, which are actually two of the characters we've seen from the most. But both of them, they can do a lot of different things in each match. Is this a real match?
It looks like it to me.
Oh, right.
I think these guys are just ready to play anyway, regardless. Most players are going for their button checks, but Kevo deciding just to go with it instead. Now, he could have played either character, you know, Aaron Black and Sonya, they're both pretty good. This matchup's always really weird, isn't it? It is that drone drop to beat the scud shot. Energy ring isn't as prominent unless you can enforce respect. I think you've got to condition a lot of this matchup.
You definitely do, but I mean, the fact that Energy ring's so fast is nice because it
I need to be in
really puts the
Grandmaster
fear into the
to get
option
the
of forward 4.
I don't care
you don't
for
want to
the
get caught
skin.
out of that. You're even slide, you have it so fast that a lot of times you can't slide underneath
I
it.
want that
So you
Raiden
almost
skin.
use that
That's
more
my
of like
boy.
a
My
neutral
boy looking
tool, and
fly
then
in that
you
suit
use-
now.
You use drone drop as a counter
something.
zoning tool. I know that sounds insane, but it's
Drone drop is that I know that you know that I know.
That shit
It's
is
bad.
as a bitch.
Clipped by the 1-3-4. So many players eat the low there. The cheeky little low halfway. Ah! You want to anti-air me? Think again, sucker! Eat this jump 3. Ah! What a flawless block. Knowledge. Kevo reborn. Playing like a man that's been around a few times.
Boy looks.
many times, but right now, oh no, could have taken way more advantage of that.
That's a thunder
Back
god
to
right
2-2.
there, yo.
Oh
Shot
no,
daddy.
that was actually a reset.
Lightning
That was not
boots.
a combo, I don't think.
Why them shit
got
got
one more hit.
At this stage, that's just a comfortable game. Anti-air now. Okay, I mean, to be honest, I respect it. It's going to do max damage for an anti-air
That's really
situation.
hard.
Give him a position, and if he gets one good read, potentially, maybe he can win the round on this. There is a breakaway, I think, to play though, so he's going to have to come from something that doesn't launch.
It could be a forward 4 or slide here. Could be the read. Oh my god!
That's
You've
black
never
one,
seen anybody get over that. Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh no!
This one looks cool.
Whoa!
It was so close to being Savvy Savage's game. So close.
There were
Oh,
so
I
many
noticed
things
the
to consider
suit's
there.
white.
If he'd done back 2-2 into just acid
Yo,
drop, like
give
I
the
know he
suits
was
again.
expecting the breakaway,
Yeah.
and technically
No,
there
red-
are
red
options there, like for
suit
instance, like if you slide,
Suit's white.
like you will be punished.
Suit's dope.
But slide might have been enough damage even with the breakaway because it would hit the armor or acid drop and then just jump
You can see
back.
how this
And
looks
there's
on.
really not a lot of options for Sonya, but Kevo clutching it out.
And immediately changing things to just using the energy ring as a poke. You know, it's not just even though it's technically a projectile on paper, it goes so fast and starts up so quickly that it's almost like an extended button in respect. It can be used in footsies up close. Kind of like now, really.
Exactly like right now. And from that range, you're not going to see scud shots on reaction to it. Guarantee that. Nice anti-airs. We've seen some really good anti-airs from one Savage Savage.
Challenging it once more with the back 2 string. This time, going to get converted off finally. Disrespect and Kevo making a hard read and getting clipped. And this is going to be a comfortable round to return. And Savvy looking a bit more comfortable. In game 1, there are some unfortunate drops on basic strings, which is normally a sign of a little bit of tournament stage. Ah, what am I doing?
Right. Also, though, I mean, you're always nervous playing against Sonya, you know, like in a very different way. So sometimes it just messes with you, just because her damage is so high. You know that if you mess up, you could just die off one mistake. But I do have to say, One Savage is looking extremely good, and it's another player that I'm not familiar with. So I would love to know the background on this player.
Yeah, let's get two
Oh,
more
oh,
sets.
oh.
Let's get two more
Doesn't
sets.
quite get the turnaround there. We're going to see a conversion anyway now. Keeping things nice and simple. Ooh,
Oh my god,
look at
the
that.
reset!
I just
The
gotta
reset
reach-
into
wait a
the
minute.
overhead.
I just gotta
That
reach
was
Grandmaster,
really
right?
silly, but that was really cool. And look at this. One Savage laying so much damage all in a row.
all I gotta do is
no
reach
breakaway
Grandmaster.
available. One more launch could do it, but we do see Fatal Blow available.
Tries to whip punish the back 1 and walks right into it.
It's gonna
Not
be
gonna
hard
lose much
from here
health,
on
but
up,
weak.
though.
There's the counters. There's the counter hit. We should see a full combo here in the turnaround.
And there's nothing you can do even through the roll. Look at that, just gone. I did not know that did damage through roll. But I learned something today.
I guess it's just active for so long. And that's one of the things to take away is that the acid is just constantly there. Now, what does Kevo do? He went straight to character select. I wonder if he feels uncomfortable in this matchup here.
Well, I know that he at least wants some time to think, right? Which is very, very
Scorpion.
smart. You love seeing people go back to characters like just to like done a little bit of a break. Sounds like he's staying with Sonya,
Special
but
Forces Desert
one thing that's super good. Somebody please tweet me at EGP Wonder Chef. Let me know if you know who One Savvy Savage is. Definitely one of the best Aaron Blacks I think I've just seen in general.
But this is what I love about Evo. I love the fact that when Evo happens, like everyone turns up. And whether you've seen them play prior or not, they show you a thing or two on the day. He did look kind of nervous, but his general execution decisions, it's not the same player that we now saw in Game 2 and 3. Right, there's just comfort level.
And even right now, he's just playing so solid, taking that early lead. That he always took a little bit more of a punch at that point. And whip punish. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, but he dropped the combo as soon as we said that. He tripped it just a little bit, but yeah, so far these anti-airs, these whip punches, everything is looking so good. This game on the CEO, so obviously insanely talented player. He was the previously highest entrant World Combat 11 tournament.
Losing here would be a massive upset. I would definitely consider this an upset and just, you know, one breakout performance from one player to another. We have to close things out first though. There's still one more game to get through.
Yeah, this is actually looking extremely even. That's it. Match point for Kevin. That was a gigantic risk. I'm not sure what he was trying to hit right there.
I don't even know if he heard it. Maybe the flawless block. That has been a flawless block attempt, you know, because Kevo did flawless block in game 1. They're going to throw it out. What did you actually Alright, turn stealer. Can't really good work out. Take it off, but unfortunately, that was our hand. The interaction with the cherry on top.
This round is happening so fast that was like a 5-second round, I swear. Wow, okay, so that was looking so good, but Kevo really pulling it together in the end. He's gonna advance, but yeah, seriously, this is one of the best players that I've seen this weekend that I don't already fight.
And that's why I love Evo. Now, I've said it before, and no doubt I'll say it anyway, but you know, this is where the team comes together. These are where players that you might not see a huge amount of. You can turn up. Hey, that's pretty damn good. So, you know, Kevo, going back to practice, we set that momentum. It does make a big difference. You know, if you've lost all your momentum straight away, but going back to practice, it's one of those big tournaments in the test that you're not actually going to really know how to do that. You've been to a fair bit yourself. There's so many things that offer tournaments that if you only play online and you watch tournaments, you can go back and practice. Why don't they do the practice? Why do they do the practice? Anything that gives you bonus time to think is going to be appreciated. Wait, so this is further down the line. Kind of chance to see him not. Double dose
Finish him.
He has quite a long name, so unfortunately the prompter to give us what matches are coming up, his name is entirely fixed. Sorry,
if I'm reading his name correctly, that is an extremely weird name.
I don't even know I want to say it.
I definitely don't want to say it.
It's weird, isn't it?
Extremely
there's a
weird.
hashtag in it as well.
Yeah.
There's a hashtag in it. Oh man. You know what you're talking about at Evo? Players turn up and you haven't really heard of them before.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have a name like this.
I'm not even going to say it. I'm not either.
I refuse to say it.
I will stand with you on that. But I will say Michelangelo's name a lot.
Black Market Ally.
Because he's got a great name. Not only is his name actually Mike, but it's because of his favorite music group.
I mean, I assumed that was the case, but I never asked him.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate he didn't really play a lot of Injustice 2 because Michelangelo was a playable character.
I know. He actually did. He did practice the character, I think, or as far as I
saw
know.
him around early on playing Atrocitus and stuff like that, but I definitely didn't really see him too much after. Michelangelo has always been a Mortal Kombat guy.
It's true. I mean, he's been good at Injustice, but I mean, he had to at that point, right? I mean, you release a character with literally who's like your namesake, and you don't play it. But I just think maybe it's just one of those things where like, hey, maybe he wasn't around, you know? Sometimes, so I was actually just talking about this with one of my friends, but a lot of us older school, which is weird that you can call myself old school, I feel like I'm not that old school, but you know, we've been playing Mortal Kombat for what, 8 years now, at least in these big tournaments, traveling these big tournaments. A lot of us are grown up, and it sucks.
I was literally just talking to old David about this yesterday, how it's kind of crazy how time flies. New generations of players appear all the time as every year goes by. Actually looking at our next matchup that we're going to be seeing actually, and it's going to be really interesting. Showtime versus Kombat. is going to be our next match. Yeah, but anyway, like generation players that were barely alive when Mortal Kombat 9 came out. Kombat's terrible. Kombat was, a young lad.
Oh, that's not hurt.
Just sure.
Yeah.
Definitely another classic.
Not old enough to buy the game himself.
I remember running Samish. I was running Samish through old MK3 and showing him how to play Melina. And he was like, wait, I have to hold a button to do a projectile? What?
I would love to see like some sort of video of like, you know, like maybe like what you like teaching those, find all these younger kids who are these extremely good like Mortal Kombat 11 and Injustice 2 players that have never played the old Mortal Kombat, and like showing them how to play. That would be key. But here we go, going into the match. Michelangelo is of course using that Shang Tsung. Maybe okay, so I don't want to say like the premier Shang Tsung player, but the premier solo Shang Tsung player probably we've seen so far today. Of course, I was also really impressed with Foxy's, but Foxy's been switching back and forth, which is actually terrifying.
That's the idea, right? Sometimes if it's there for the matchup, it's there. And Michelangelo, I know he would have played a little bit of Baraka too, so he's not going to be shy of walking away. Say yes, he has a lot of work to do here, but Baraka, one of the heaviest hitters in the game, and this helps. And you can come into the way with skill, especially now. Blocking the wake up, blocking in, commit, and
I fucked up.
That was the round, he bet everything.
That's going to hit everybody. That's going to hit everybody today. Michelangelo went into the lab, and he's like, you know what? What's the one move that nobody's going to block today? So, here we go. Back three, up three. I don't even know what honestly what the rest of that is, but nice crushing blow. Makes him waste all of his defensive meter very early on in this round, plus just gets a solid amount of extra damage from it.
15. Oh, God.
You know another string nobody's going to block from Shang Tsung? Back 2-1-1-2. It's the one where he like smashes the ground and then the little like projectile flies around. That's an overhead.
It was a beatable Liu Kang, but I
Two
messed it up.
down two as well.
Oh, that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of these weird spell strings, right, that create projectiles. But so far, Michelangelo doing a good job, and that forward throw, whilst it does 2% less damage, does heal.
He was so
Shang
good
Tsung
with
by a
them
tiny
delayed
bit. Only on the forward throw though.
Yeah, just the time. But
Threw me off my
overall,
game, my
though,
third game
it's
in
essentially
my-
the same
Oh, no, I can't
life
lose this
swing
match.
as a normal throw. It's 100 damage and 40 healing, I
gotta
believe.
start off big,
I think it's
guess.
the same. Or I'm insane. But did he just do back three? That had to have been a mistake. Back three into the charge?
I call it a happy accident if it connected.
It's the ultimate read.
Run back?
He's like, you know, I'm going to convert it to the most unsafe option that I have, just to show you that I know that back three was going to hit.
But I mean, say yes did what he could to get in. I think he wasn't able to fully capitalize when he was point blank. It kind of all fell apart for him after the first round happened. He didn't quite punish that back three string. That is one of the most disgusting fatalities in the game. I can't believe it.
Oh,
I love
shit.
it. I mean, it's great, but it's disgusting.
That was real good.
It's like you're taking the center out of like a sunflower.
Yeah, that's how I get the seeds out of my pomegranates, man.
Yeah.
You don't do that?
You call like demons from the nether realm who like come on in and they're like, yeah.
The two demons are like my two hands.
Oh, wow.
Punch the pomegranate until the seeds come out.
I want to see the TTT, right? That's his tag. Who makes all the games? Yeah, he's gonna make it for that one now.
You know he's probably listening right now.
Possibly.
I've never known a man to make so many memes in such a short space of time. I know. He's a real champion of it. But
Definitely.
the character changes come through. It's now going to be Sonya from Say Yes, and I'm not really sure. I still feel like Shang Tsung, they're going to have similar zoning here. It's going to be a matter of who gets the right.
Yeah, well, the one nice thing is that when Sonya gets inside all this, I feel like it's tough to say that she does less damage than Baraka. She does slightly less damage, but her mix-up potential is considerably scary.
But now, looks like Say Yes isn't interested in mix-ups. He wants to play the full-screen game, but Michelangelo's been managing that life lead much more impressively so far. Just to confirm that 1-1. Bit of a weird string to land when you convert in the air. The 1-1, the standing 1-1's not quite high up in the air.
It does. Oh, wow. Okay, I want to see the mix. Standing 2, what was that? And it hit.
It worked. That's what it did. That's what I call it. And yeah, getting the life lead even further. Corpse Drop's going to seal it, and now match point for Michelangelo is continuing to look really tidy here.
Yeah, also, I mean, I gotta say, he's the only one who's soul stealing. Pretty much the only one who's soul stealing. The only one who's consistently soul stealing as an ender. It's a good strategy. I'm glad that we can see somebody really try it. Especially with the player like
He's going to get these trades, and much like round number 1, he's just been managing this life lead situation so much better. Doesn't anti-egg, he doesn't need to, and now he's going to get some combos. But again, remember, those health bombs, they don't work in the corner. You just don't have the range.
Yeah. Okay, combo routes are slightly different in the corner, but it's not going to matter if you're just barely outside. Oh, I like this. You end in the soul steal, and then you turn back, and then you get to do whatever you want. It's really like, it's kind of like a VN thing. It's not really.
We're going to miss the fatality.
Oh.
Man, I hate it when players I mean, I understand why they do, but disconnecting the pad. Best time to do that Kintaro fatality is after game 1. There's no choice but to watch it.
Yeah. You got a fatal after game 1, you know? Force them to watch. Force the stream to watch. Especially if it's like a slightly ghost fatal, you know? I mean, hey, we did see one, right? I mean, at least we saw one.
And I remember when we all saw the trailer and Kintaro, the moment you see that hand come out, every true Mortal Kombat fan, the moment you saw that hand, I'm like, I see that.
And then the other 80% of people were like, it's Goro!
That's how personally disgusted I was. And all those reaction videos. I watched so many of those reaction videos to Shang Tsung, and I was unanimous. Oh, Goro! It's got get out of here.
I was watching on my phone, so I actually did think that it was Goro at first. It was really hard to see, yeah. But also, it's like, the color-wise, like, he's got blood all over him, right? So it's a little bit hard to see. But then as soon as I saw the kitty face, I was like, it's a kitty! It's a kitty! I miss Kintaro. But yeah, so we're going to go on a short break before the next few matches. So don't go anywhere. We've got more Mortal Kombat 11 at EVO 2019 right after this.
Round 1. Fight.
What? Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked it up.
It's true.
I had the combo right there. Didn't do it.
Round 2. Fight.
Harry's grab.
The calm before the storm.
Final round. Fight.
I was about to say, you can sit here and eat it. Okay, not this time.
Finish him.
That was a GG, dude. That was a GG. My rank was at stake. I had to come up with rating on you with that one, man. My rank was at stake. All right, next pools in next 30 seconds. How much more I need? 5 more 10 ranked daily matches. Scarlet. Okay.
Raiden.
Stop it.
Raiden.
Welcome back, everybody, to EVO 2019, where Mortal Kombat 11 is well underway. It's going to be Showtime versus Kombat. So 2 recognizable names. Kombat's been around for, you know, a little bit of time. He's definitely one of the youngest players we have in the scene, although he certainly doesn't look like it. But then you have Showtime, who is, you know, I keep saying this, but he's an old school player. So this is definitely a clash of generations. Sonya, I would assume that is Showtime. He's been a Sonya player since the very beginning. Kombat plays, I mean, almost the entire card. If he thinks the character does well versus yours, he'll pick it. and that's one of Kombat's greatest strengths. Although known as a Johnny Cage player, he plays a bunch of different characters, and it helps him massively.
Yeah, pretty much every single character that has any ability to rush down, he plays. But I've actually seen him play even versus Sentry in casuals earlier today, and right now he's... Scorpion, not a character I really see him play all that much, and an interesting pick to specifically Sonya.
I think Scorpion's not going to get zoned out by Sonya all that much. That's not going to be the end of the world for him. Oh! He's very...
I should have meter burn it.
Those young man reactions.
Well, I mean, really though, his footsies and his stagger pressure and his throw mix-ups are extremely good, which is why he's so good with a character like Johnny Cage, who many consider his main character. And Scorpion has all of that same stuff, but on a different level. Nice punish.
So clean. The moment he saw Energy Ring, he knows there's a gap there, and you take a massive risk trying to interrupt that gap because of the crushing blow, but it is a punish there to be taken. Crushing blow, speaking of which, special cancels into teleport, gets the repositioning as well. What a choice.
Quite a lot of damage. Yeah, Spear Ender actually optimal damage, plus that got to put him into the corner. And if you juggle with Spear Ender, you do get Oki, so people are starting to realize just how good it is as an Ender. Nice, staggers into 1-1, and nice down 2.
Getting the tech roll, no punish, but back-to-back down 1. Yeah, Scorpion's a character that can get away with it. He has a fast down 1, it's not very minus.
Pushes back a lot on blocks too. A lot of times you see people do down 1 with Scorpion, walk back, and then try to whip punish back 1.
Oh, the execution error, showtime. That's a real classic.
Oh, he did it!
If you look for it,
that's actually
not afraid. He's not afraid to take those little tiny plays. There's one thing that sets him apart. One of the big changes though is Scorpion's back to the advancing mid. Because of the teleport start attack, you have got a little bit of extra time to single hit confirm back 2 in Reborn. So similar to like a mean streak Kamal. Crushing blow, damage every time. A little bit of cherry on the top again.
Quite a bit of damage over time too. Look, he's just backing up. He's like, yeah, I'll just let you bleed that basically. Make a mistake.
And he's just, wow. I want no end in the corner.
Oh no! I can't believe that wasn't a crushing ball. I think he thought it was too. He like tried to jump.
Yeah, he must have held it. He must have done. It must have been like pixels short.
It had to have been.
Showtime's still in the fight. Oh, wow, the reaction. Does pull the trigger. What is? I wonder why Kombat hasn't quite touched it. He must have believed. And yeah, back 1, 4-1. He knows the extra hits. That does hit 4 times. That would just blow through last breath.
Yeah, he was playing very, very reserved at the end, but he was in a bunch of situations where it looked like maybe it was over, and then it ended up somehow not being over. Still, though, I'm glad that he didn't overcommit on any of those options towards the end. He just knew, like, I'm going to go with whatever's safest. Even if it's not necessarily the win, I know I'm not going to lose for you. Because Sonya, you just give her one chance, and your life is over. Your entire tournament life's over.
If your decision making is good and you play Reborn Scorpion, you can be a massive pain in the backside. Just the variety and freedom you have to quite literally do what you want is unlike a lot of characters. And that down 3 is going to clash with the back 2, temporarily shutting it down. I wonder if Showtime's going to look for those profiles just a little bit more.
Yeah, that would be potentially successful, but right now just normal pressure. A lot of forward 3s. That's going to beat that beautiful down 4 that Scorpions love to use. Plus frames, and right now look at this, just running away with the damage without even doing a combo.
He's making some good calls. You know, Kombat tried to stagger that forward 3 and go for a grab, expecting Showtime to show a little bit more respect than he currently is. He's not afraid to press and challenge. And there it is again. He knows the stagger's going to come. Kombat's being a bit predictable with his pressure so far.
Oh no, the classic. Is he going to get it? Oh wow, not even punish on that.
Oh, he's dead. Fatal blow, he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead here. That's going to do a huge chunk of damage.
That is, I think 100%. But my question was, did he need the fatal blow right there? Maybe he did. Oh no, he's not.
Why am I always rocked by like a bit? Why did you fatal blow? Whoa, Showtime. Showtime, why did you fatal blow?
Again, twice in a row. Everybody's feeling the Evo pressure today. It has to be. It has to be. We've seen a lot of things. Oh, crushing blow. Yeah. We've never seen it happen. Look at that damage. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Almost 500 damage off of an anti-air.
How many crushing blows did we see in like 10 seconds there? We saw the round end for the 4-3-4. We saw the down back 2. We saw the energy ring.
It's almost like we're watching a normal Garrison.
What is training mode? The guy's doing easy crushing blows. Guys, that's a real chance. You got to make sure you're playing with tournament mode. I've got to say.
No, they definitely are. But yeah, I didn't even know that she had a crushing blow with the air projectile. Honestly, I didn't. And there we go. That's the round.
Yeah, well played. And I mean, the catalyst, that 50% just outright taking it for what it is.
Yeah, what is even the crushing blow requirement?
I genuinely, I've never seen it in my life.
We almost never see air ring in general from us. Like, little alone amplified air ring string, little alone amplified air ring string. We'll figure that one out later. Right now, Kombat taking a huge lead, and this easy match point for him. He takes optimal damage for a lot more. Oh, he didn't have the bar. One more hit. I don't think it's. Oh, it is on a high line. Wow, that was so fast.
That was just about enough there. And how about that? 3 months in, and we're all still learning. That was a crazy final game. And Showtime, I know he takes his losses quite hard. You know, I know he's going to be disappointed. He always will be, but he just wants to do better, and that's just the way players go in tournament. If you are of a competitive nature and you don't quite get the win, you know, the best thing you can do is just shake it off and prepare for the next match, because I mean at Evo there's going to be a fair few of them. Oh yeah, there's a lot to get through, and that's just still a pretty early stage.
Yeah, especially if you get knocked in a lose to third, you have to play like 10 more matches. That's going to be a tough road. But yeah, he's a pretty salty guy. For a while he was even calling himself Salt Time, because he's known for like taking losses extremely fast.
Nice. So, okay. So, I believe, from what I can see in our next bracket, it's going to be 56k versus Perfect Legend. Perfect Legend on screen. I know he made it out of the full win with it, and he's been playing a lot of Shang Tsung, a huge amount of Shang Tsung, in fact. But it's still one of his characters. You know, PL's always been known as a character or a player to play the ball, and now he plays Shang Tsung. I was talking to him earlier, and he mentioned how he kind of sees, you kind of need to know how to play a lot of characters when you play Shang, because the morph can be
Round 2.
Right, which we've seen work pretty well for Michelangelo here, but Michelangelo might not have quite as much of a, as wide of a character repertoire as Perfect Legend. Perfect Legend, he's a really interesting story in this game so far. His first offline tournament for Mortal Kombat 11 was at CEO, where he actually didn't make it out of pools, and people were really surprised by that. He lost to Crazy, and he lost to, I can't remember the other player's name, but he wasn't quite prepared. He mentioned it afterwards, and he said he wasn't salty about it, he said good games, and now playing at Evo, he's looking considerably better. He gets some like weird things, like he actually picked Collector at CEO, which is weird. I'm sure now.
There have been tales. There have been tales that Perfect Legend, you know, they've been, hey, watch out for this guy's Collector. And whenever he plays online, he does stream a lot. You need to put his at this game and go check out Perfect Legend on Twitch. See what his Collector's all about. But in his defense as CEO, he did have an exceptionally hard court. He played with Jackie, boxing, yeah. So that was a tricky ball to be in. But as PL has gotten older, they've started progressing here in the FTC. He's gone from a less hyper competitive attitude to much more of a laid back approach to the games as they come. He doesn't seem to take his losses as badly as he used to. And you know, whenever you catch him around, I had a long chat with him earlier on at tournament, and he's just a very, very happy-go-lucky kind of player at this point. Of course, he wants to do well, but I think he goes into tournaments with a bit less of an expectation upon himself to do well, and he takes it one game at a time. And that approach does go a long way to reassess what went wrong.
Yeah, he's also playing in a lot of different games. I mean, even here at Evo, he made it out in, I believe, in his Dragon Ball pool and in his second set before.
Oh shit,
MK9 champ, man. This guy was the champion of MK9.
Evo has always been one of his favorite tournaments. Right? He loves Evo, plays one Evo, so how can you not love Evo after that? So he does tend to thrive at this tournament. We have a few players that are like Evo players. Honeybee is another one.
Yep.
Oh. Right?
I mean, I said earlier that you've got to be a champion of champions to win Evo. That is never not a thing. Yeah. Now, Captain versus Shang Tsung. I've heard this matchup is a bit weird. I've never really seen it played too much myself. I know that players are now playing Shang in preparation for Evo, but a lot of players weren't even looking at Shang Tsung before he became legal, for obvious reasons. Right. But now Shang Tsung is legal. The grind and the turnaround to try and learn this character has been quite fast. There's been a lot of players saying, hey, you played Shang? Actually, forgot, I don't know how to play this character. Someone play, please. So matchups are something that we haven't really seen a huge amount of.
Okay, so I think I know what just happened. So here's a little fun fact. So Old Man Shang has a slightly different hitbox than Young Shang.
Does he?
People have noticed that Old Man Shang has a slightly bigger hitbox, and there's a few things that whiff on Young Shang that do not whiff on Old Man Shang. So Perfect Legend just asked to go turn the random outfits on and just go to default
I wasn't
outfits.
watching
So
his
you can make
last
sure he got
streams. I think he was.
That is
He did pick up the Shang
classic
Tsung.
Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat
the day he
tech
came
right
out.
Oh, you remember all the ones in Mortal Kombat 9?
He did have
Yeah,
a
I mean, I
nasty Shang
remember like
Tsung he was
combos in
showing
Mortal
on the
Kombat
screens.
Armageddon being exclusive to not only the character, but whether you were player 1 or player 2 as well.
Oh,
It made
wow.
that much of a difference, but immediately turning it around now.
It would be nice to see
56K.
PL win the game.
With a bit of a
Like,
jump start here,
back
but
on his high
plenty of
shit.
stuff left to
Punish.
go. Reversal punish.
Yep, and this is definitely the reason why we're seeing Yas Queen. Again, I can't believe I have to say that name. Thank you,
Alright, I might
NetherRealm.
do one more set after this, then I'm gonna have to
We're
call
seeing
it.
it because it's got such a fast, quick, and
Actually,
far
not
punisher.
paying attention
That was
too
a little
well
bit
to
redundant,
the
but it
combat
does
stream
do
right
really,
now.
Oh, that was an easy punish, but no punish from
man.
PL.
Every
interested
time
since
PL
I
is
see
trying to
PL
fight
in
back, there's just this
Raiden.
one magic read that 56K was able to make, and that was
That was a
just
lot of damage.
everything coming up Millhouse in round number 1.
It was. I mean, Perfect Legend, he threw out some things to try to
Lost
test
hive of the
56K,
Titan.
see what was going to happen. 56K was like, yeah, I'm ready. Sorry, buddy. Why is he still trying these up skulls? They're obviously not working.
I feel like
See,
that
they
might
already
not
talking
necessarily be
shit
doing it
now
on
about
block.
3PL, man. Come on
Sometimes
now.
it's you're so convinced that he's not going to do it, you feel like you've conditioned someone,
Right.
and it turns out you actually haven't, and then you get hit by it.
Fight.
A best of 3 is a scary environment to test that kind of thing, you know? Like, look, now he's actually bringing a lot more.
That was one of the best. I think that was maybe the best anti I've seen today. I'm going to give that one up to Perfect Legend.
I thought AI Shang Tsung and that house before he was live, and that was the first thing I got hit by. Was back 2 and I jumped over him. Oh, no, counter hit. Perfect Legend unable to really get on this time, and now he's going to get it. Breakaway, he's going to save it. 56K keeping the defensive bar. We'll see if that's going to be a mistake or not. Plus on block, respected. And then confirmed. Oh, one breaks away before death. Oh, no! He tries. I respect it so much. Oh, man, I really do think that string wasn't a terrible idea because it's a string, but it creates a projectile that flies across the screen. And if 56K was like a half a second later, he would have jumped right into it.
Yeah. It has such a weird arc that it's very, very hard to jump over. It's kind of like weird, like turns like down and up and all the way across, and then you can either do or not do. Hit of the string, just to leave it. But yeah, not the worst choice, but just not the best timing, I guess you could say. And I don't know what they're doing exactly here, but 56K, I gotta say, looking extremely solid. Clearly has experience in the matchup, and I mean, I think if he had any less experience in the matchup, he would probably just gone with the usual variation. But going to Yas Queen is pretty solid. And good old classic Perfect Legend. Checking some settings. I do remember a time in MK where I had to yell at him. I was like, get off the stage!
It took me up.
But I know with one thing we did here was a hint
PL complaining about the buttons.
I'm pretty sure he is changing away from Shang Tsung. It makes sense, you know, and that definitely is. I've heard it actually been casted very, very well versus Shang Tsung. So, I mean, I guess that's one of the reasons. I imagine Digital Soldier can go under a fair amount of things, with the exception of Hellspawn. Yeah, it just punishes. If you can punish everything Shang Tsung has, it forces him to play safe. And when he plays safe, he has to go to a very, very, very simple and efficient game plan, losing some of his flair.
And when you have to go to a simplified, kind of just neutral game plan in Cass Age, you are in trouble, right? When she forces you to play that exact game that she wants to play more than maybe anybody else in the game, and you have to play it, you are very much in a bad spot. But yeah, I do hear again, there it is, Kung Lao.
Now the question is, I know when he does play Kung Lao, he doesn't play Lotus Fist more than Jihad. Or hat tricks, I guess is more accurate. Now Lotus Fist is cool because it's a very different style of Lao. And he's hovering over hat tricks as well. He's kind of going, I think he's deciding which variation he wants to play. But Lotus Fist, it just gives him access to a few more strings. You know, the reason you don't see hat tricks go for a lot of the weird strings is because they're all unsafe and they've got gaps for days. Lotus Fist's orbiting hat removes those gaps at a heavy cost, yeah, but it gives him more variety all the same.
Yeah, it really ups the stagger game. You're always afraid to press a button after pretty much everything, because if he does throw out that hat, you can get a full conversion off of it. Just pressing a button for a long time. And that's definitely the game that Perfect Legend likes to play. Or more specifically, the fact that it gives him a free plus unblock teleport in, that's the game he loves. And if you ever watch Mortal Kombat 9, Kung Lao from Perfect Legend, especially at the Evos, he loves teleport. This man, if he could be teleporting 100% of the time, he would be absolutely doing that. And now, Yas Queen versus Patrick. It's a bit of a slightly different matchup. You're so used to seeing that against Kung Lao anyway. Digital Soldier, you're trying to keep them a little bit at bay with that low shot. But he immediately whip punishes there. Knows he's going to block and hold him in.
the grabs are usually enforced. And he has got hat tricks though, so we are going to see that very, very classic MK11 Lao game plan we've already seen, you know, where it's forward 4 or it's grab.
I could have finished it right there and I didn't do it.
Well, I think maybe what informed his decision was that we can't see the switch off Yasqueen until there's a loss, right? Exactly. And against Yasqueen, you don't have to worry about zoning, you don't have to worry about very much, so if you just play the solider, simpler game, it's not going to be as good as Digital Silver.
I think he'll take getting hit by that just to get rid of one bar from Captain, to be honest. It really wasn't very punishing.
Yeah.
The immediate change of character has been very beneficial there for Perfect Legends. It's a different matchup entirely. It's pretty confident too.
And he's one amplified dive kick away from a crushing blow. Nope. 3. Nice staggers.
Oh, overcommit, no punish. So he does get clipped again, unfortunately, which that is a bad situation to hit by where they drop the punish and then they just hit you anyway.
There may have been an overcommit.
I almost fucked that up.
Thinking that he was going to press a button after forward 4, trying to catch him with a spin.
That's why you don't see a lot of hat-trick players use those strings. They are very unsafe on block.
Oh yeah. Minus like 20 for most of them.
But I guess technically in this matchup, Kung Lao doesn't have to worry as much. And there's the bait though. It is extending the mixer. You're going to try and punish me? Eat this spin, bro. No punish on the spin again.
Oh wow, whips are standing too. That's gonna be a down 3 spin. Is that for real?
That wasn't even a combo, but Perfect Legends, he's playing really smart in essentially what is a best of one.
Oh wow, no punish.
In this one game, he's throwing out things that are unsafe and cancelling into spin to trick 56k. And again, that's not a combo either. It works because it's best of one game, essentially, that was.
Officially, I'm dubbing down 3 spin the Perfect Legend, okay? 100% down 3 spin. It's the new forbidden tech.
Teleport,
MK Legend, the original young Kung Lao, who would just do things like teleport, kick on block, spin when it didn't combo, and it would work. That's what that kind of stuff reminds me of.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to MK Legend, wherever you might be.
Well, actually, you know what I think this is we know Perfect Legend plays Lotus Fist strategy more, where you get to essentially make the same checks but safer, and he may be used to making checks in these situations, but his only option here is spin, which is way more safe, but he's still making the right reads because he just knows that playstyle.
Hey, if there's one thing Perfect Legend has, it's experience. And he's experienced as a player versus player. If he knows you're going to squirm and try and press, he'll pop that trigger on spin. He's not shy of doing it at all.
Alright, I'll do one more set.
Wow, we actually saw we see 56k sticking with Yasqueen.
Can't get a stun unless their feet are on the ground though, so that drone is not going to give us much reward unless they're on the floor. And can't roll away from that Z-hat. Match point for Perfect Legend. The change to Kung Lao proving very beneficial.
And there's only 1 bar of defensive meter available right now for 56k. Oh, he could have dive kicked for the crushing blow there, but he's not doing it. He's still just taking little hits at a time. Lots of jump kicks, realizing the entire time coming. That's going to be a pretty big punish. Oh, it's
I don't
not.
like that ping. I don't want no low ping. I want that.
Like some sort of funky side switch attempt.
Yeah, but
not running that back.
Really? Maybe that's a character-specific combo. Like it lands underneath them.
Maybe.
Those laggy matches on ranked mode is hard to beat.
And now that kind of play is starting to bite Perfect Legend on the other side. And that's why I think it's a big risk, big reward. However, one clear opening, and PL's going to take this 2-1 with a good comeback. But the patience.
But he doesn't have to worry that much. Okay, that's actually going to be a good amount of damage, obviously. But we're not seeing the optimal combos out of Yasqueen from 56k. But we don't see the optimal combos from anybody out of it. Nobody's practiced it. It's crazy. Oh, wake up, jab! No! Oh, no! And the
Perfect Legend just pull that shit off. Just not nice.
He did the anti-Foxy.
Yeah, forget about it. Forget about it. We take the win and that's going to be enough. That was a chaotic way for that set to end, but we made it. We made it.
You down 3 someone on spin and then goes to hell in a great reads. I mean, that was a great check. Stuff like down 3 spin on block and it works and it hits them. Well, actually, technically it's not hit, but you know, a not a true combo. It throws people up, especially if they've got so much momentum going into a match like that. And you're like, I gotta do something. You know, I gotta shake them. And that's the way to shake them.
Yeah, well, absolutely. We have our next match coming up soon, which I believe might even be our final match of this block. Easy Swoops versus So actually, I think that's a match that we saw, not the same players, but we have seen one of these players already on stream.
Right, we have seen these here so far, but I'm not familiar with the other players, so hey, I hope I get, you know, a little bit more experience with some players that I think are really good, and I've seen for the first time today. But before we get to them while they're sitting on stage setting up, I want to like give like a big PSA out there that Yasuo does have better combos. You can do the Ground Blast,
Oh, you
1-3,
slick little motherfucker.
definitely practicable, or you can get almost as much damage in that variation. So that should have helped in that last match. It didn't happen. Definitely just went for the simpler stuff, but here we go. Going up to see Vera again.
Round 2,
and
fight.
let's see who his opponent is playing. Oh, AZ swoops. Okay, yeah, no, I think I do know who this is. For some reason, I like as swoops. I don't know. I'm blind.
Maybe I did, to be fair. Maybe I did. Evo's a mixed bag. But, so, Collector now. Oh boy. Jack Briggs versus Collector. That's going to be top of the tier list versus bottom. But in a 2 out of 3, that's the reason why I think no characters are truly unviable in this game. Because in a 2 out of 3, and if you're more prepared for the matchup, you still have a fight chance. Collector, you need to be prepared. You can actually, yeah, there's no button check here. This is raw game. We're going straight in. If you're not ready for Collector, he can grab you for days, and he's one of the only characters in the game with a mid-command grab that can't crouch.
Yeah, cannot crouch it, and it's also like 10 frames, and it leaves him in opening, so he can loop you and defend him. So he actually technically is one of the truest grapplers in the entire game, which is a very weird thing to say. He's also got teleport, he's got a lot of really weird, nasty stuff. There's that command grab.
And he's going to build everything in that back one. It's quite an exceedingly far-ranged mid. Just Collector's back one, but unfortunately he hasn't really been able to fight back all that much. Clip shot block. And now it's the pressure. Here's the problem that Collector has. His fastest button is 8 frames. Yeah. He can't really poke out. He struggles to deal with pressure up close, and Jackie is the most rushdown heavy character in this game. This is quite lopsided in terms of character matchups.
Yeah, there are a few characters in this game that don't have anything faster than 8 frames, and most of the time it doesn't matter a whole lot, except for Jackie, where it matters a whole lot.
Yeah, the problem Collector's always going to have here is, okay, that won't count if that is the crushing blow. 27%, we'll take that and then some, and teleport out the corner. Now there's the classic. Collector doing the far-range teleport, which is going to try with punishing, and then far-range forward 3 with punishing your attempt to punish it.
Yeah, one of the longest range normals in the game. But it's a good strategy, especially you see that a lot in the like vortex situations where he hits you with force 4 and he tries to teleport from that, leaves you kind of clutch. Oh wow, a little bit early on that throw. This should be a side switch.
Oh no, he can't bowler purely because if you hit back forward 1-2 from that range, yeah, fatal blow comes out as well. But no, the tragic thing about Collector is if he hits forward
almost all of his hit confirms if they're at max range, you can't get Bola. So that's definitely one of the big issues. But it was great for it to see that Swoop recognized that he was at that range.
He would have actually confirmed it to down back 3. But the only thing he could have confirmed there for damage was down back 3, which obviously isn't really a full combo.
Yeah,
that was game 1. And
Round 2.
I just feel like Swoop was trying, but I just think this is a horrendous matchup. I don't rate this matchup at all.
I would really like to see maybe the other variation used, just to see if maybe you can get a little bit more of the zoning game in. I mean, the command grab's nice, you're going to be able to launch some pressure and get one of those, but I don't know, I just think the projectile variation is underrated.
Now, forward 2-2, speaking of underrated, that is a very underrated mid. Forward 4 is so fast on hit that he actually doesn't suffer the same bowler troubles as the other strings, thankfully. Right. Nice! That was definitely some anti-wake-up tech. Swoop's coming in with the tech, the unsafe low, but hey, it's overhead or low. Both may be unsafe, but you've got to block right at the end of the day.
Yeah, this pressure was so good, but it ended from down into clutch on block, or clutch on block, but now it's coming all back, getting so close to death. Nice! Wow, cancel into down 1 into down back 3.
That was a much better round because Swoops was able to fight back. He wasn't constantly playing from behind like he was in game number 1. And now he's being tricky. Commits to the bowler, just a hard delivery by thinking in a press, and unfortunately.
Pull the Malena on me.
Yeah, that's a rough situation. You're now in the corner against Jackie Briggs, is the character who may have the worst time getting out of pressure against Jackie Briggs.
Especially when you did it, even when your floor was blocked, just it's plus frames to hold. And when your fastest button's 8 frames, it's just a playground for her pressure.
Could have given him the other fatality.
And it doesn't work. He just needs to get actually. Oh, the reverse grab. I was about to say,
yeah,
down
one
two
more
out the corner,
set. I
giving
can't let
him
my
a
boy
favor.
Raiden go out like
Straight
that,
back
man.
in
He
there.
can't go out now like no
still though,
damn
he's a little
spider,
bit out of the
but
corner,
man,
which is
hell
nice,
no.
but definitely should have just like jumped
Yeah,
back
no,
and
we
picked
gotta
up
get one
something.
more
Like,
in
hey,
for
if
that.
I lose, I'm out.
I was on a 3-win
no.
streak, right?
Breakaways,
Or
I'm gonna
4-win
give that
streak.
much of an advantage. No conversion off the back 3-4.
Not knocking me off my
Down one
game.
is going to
I
be
lost to a
plus enough
fucking
guarantee
Devore.
that grab if you're going to sit there
I
and
used to
respect it.
punish them little things.
And he does, but
With Raiden.
it's just a
I was the
scary
bug
position
zapper.
to be in. Goes in for the up.
The bug
just in
zapped
case.
me.
I actually quite like that. You know,
Type of
Jack
shit
used
is
to like
it?
to jump from that range, but he's been clipped again. No defensive bar. The combo
Ever
drop
since time to
away
be in
out.
Sonic
Once
Fox,
more, it's
show
been
how
a demand
Devore
grab,
can
but
be
it's
really
not a lot of
used
damage.
now.
No, it's actually less damage than
You
a
can see
normal
what
throw.
you really do.
Just barely.
It's crazy.
Now he's getting clipped again. This combo is not going to drop, and now he's in touch of death territory.
Oh, please
Yeah,
let this be
anything.
something.
Doesn't even need to be a full
Dude.
combo. That's going to be
Pink is
minus, but
yellow.
nice block.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's
yellow.
how it starts.
I want green.
That's how it
I
ends.
want
It looks
no
for the anti-wake-up
interruptions,
tech with the
nothing.
back
I
one.
want no
Unfortunately,
stuttering
the
and
back one
buffering,
has a lot
glitching,
of
none of that.
recovery frames, and the delayed wake-up's going to punish it anyway. Shout out seeing some Collector on stream, but
I want no
I feel
yellows.
like of all the matchups you don't want to
Give
fight
me
at Evo as Collector, Jackie's probably right at the top
Give me
of that
green.
list.
Yeah, that is definitely a rough matchup for Collector,
Last
but I have
match
to
of the
say
day.
that they've been some of the best Collector play that I've ever seen. The cancels
All I
were
want
really
this
cool.
rank just to
There was
stay
also
above
really nice,
Grandmaster
sweet little
so I can get my
conversions. The
Raiden
mix-ups
skin.
were very, very
I'm
clean.
good.
It's just when you don't get a chance to really
Wow,
launch that
11
offense,
days, we'll see,
then you don't get a chance.
I think the weaknesses of Collector, and this is what separates
it's about a
characters.
weekend
I know
couple
it's
of
very
days.
easy to kind of talk about characters.
Raiden.
Look at a character do well online or in ranked or something and go, hey, how can this
Dog.
character be bad?
Dog.
People just, they just don't know how to do it. Ultimately, a character's weaknesses will be exposed in tournament play, whether it's a bad matchup, whether it's a bad situation, and what we saw there with Collector's two biggest
Kano.
weaknesses, complete inability to deal with pressure,
Tank
which
Garage
Jackie was just
Bunker.
piling on, and he doesn't have the buttons to deal with it, nor when his back
We're
to the
fighting a
corner
lot of
without
Kanos this
taking
season
risks.
and Liu
And
Kangs.
then matchups. Collector has bad matchups. Jackie
Scorpion
is
was-
clearly one of them.
it was
And if you're a
Scorpion and
Collector
Lube
main
season
in
1,
tournament,
the
and you
Kombat
find
League.
Jackie, who is very, very popular, it's
Now
just
it's
an
Kanos
uphill
and Liu
struggle. And
Kangs.
that is why characters like Collector
Oh, and Kung Lao
are
is
not
a
as
Fight.
future-proof as others. And you kind of need a backup to cover those bad matchups for when you're never to be buffed.
Right, and I mean, Collector has a lot of really good strengths, but it's just even the simple things, like only having an 8-frame mid as your fastest, right? Like the down poke, fastest one is 8 frames. When you look at that compared to like, there's a 9-frame mid from Jackie, and then when you look at the fact that like normal technically can be like 1 frame slower than they normally would have been on reverse, as opposed to like a special, then you can see how it's really, really tough to match up those frames and say like, I can maybe down one you, but if you fall through on me, I'm dead.
So we're starting to reach a point where this tournament is well underway, and we're going to go for another quick break and set up our next stage of matches. Thank you for joining us so far. To remind you all, this is
You
Evo
will
2019,
share
where
Shinnok's
Mortal
fate.
Kombat 11 is underway. Big thank you to Gojira for Stranded off their album Magma, one of our official theme songs for Mortal Kombat Pro Competition Stop here at Evo 2019. Make sure to catch up on tour this summer on the Knockfest Roadshow Tour featuring Slipknot, Volbeat, and
Waiting for those? That's what we waiting for punch me now? I'll throw them out there for you. Oh, what the fuck? Go. Fucking low.
Finish him. Round one, fight.
Go. question.
Round 2, fight.
Huh.
One of the biggest feelings. It's like a whole process an amazing feeling to challenge
Fatality.
and try to
Raiden wins.
I was competing back in Injustice 1 when there was literally no money to be won, and I just wanted
20
to prove
points.
that I was the best.
The fuck?
And that's never really stopped.
Honestly, you know, if my brother
Oh
was
yeah,
into
yeah.
competing, I
The
probably
win bonus.
wouldn't be
Okay.
competing. I would still be like a filthy casual. But
You get to
I like
have a win
competing
bonus to
'cause,
get bonus points like 40 to
it just-
60.
When you win and like that feeling you get when you win, you know what I mean?
That's how I'm
That
leveling
feels
through
like
this shit a little
amazing,
faster
like,
than I
and
thought.
then,
Yeah, like I'm
you
right there
just
to
want more.
Grandmaster. Like Grandmaster is
You
right
got the
there.
fire in you want more.
It would be nice to touch Elder God, but I know I'm not gonna get that
Same
shit.
reason I was watching the show
Competition is
for
just
that,
gonna be too rough,
love
man.
Kombat. The brutality.
But I'm gonna try it though, man. I'm gonna go out there.
Can't get enough.
Almost about to get the Aaron Black skin. All I need is one. No, I'm not about to get it. I need 5 challenges. I only got 1 challenge left on that. Let's see how this looking. It's on 3,000. What are you talking about? Games, wins, losses, what are you doing? You see my friends looking at. I'm the only motherfucker that played Combat League this whole season. Oh, their asses. Ha, they're still champions. That boy better catch up. They better catch up. Okay. The warrior. Oh man. They've been doing bad this season. Well, yeah, he was doing bad. My boy right here, he used to be a Jax player, now he's playing as Cabal. Or he was playing as Cabal. Who's that apprentice though? Who's at the lowest tier? I'm telling you about all my friends, especially the competitive ones. I'm the only one ahead. I'm at master right now. That's me. Oh shit, I lie. Okay, here we go. Damn, he's at Grandmaster? Who's a demigod? Kev? God? Elder God? Oh, it's a race. I gotta catch up to Grandmaster. I got 4 of them ahead of me. Oh yeah, these 4 right here, they're very competitive. Oh, I remember him. He's not a good Cabal. I mean, he's just a spammy Cabal player, but damn, Braz, you play as her now? That's gonna be a problem. So he still plays collectors? No, he plays way more Jackie now. That's dangerous. Online, 851 ranked sets played. Ranked sets, 400. And he has 14 long streaks, 16 King of the Hill streak. What's my shit looking like, man? I'm not good, but shit. I'm alright. No, let's see my online history. Yeah, yeah, 14 King of the Hill streak. See, I don't do online that much though. I usually ties of time, do the Combat League, 1 to 2 matches of King of the Hill, few ranked matches, bam. I don't do online that much.
Welcome back, and a huge shout out to Slipknot for providing the brand new single Soul Wave Firth as one of our theme songs for the Mortal Kombat Pro competition.
All right, guys, I'm
at
at the
EVO
end of
2019.
here.
Their new album, We Are Not
Going
Your
to
Kind,
start streaming again
arrives on
tomorrow,
August 9th.
day 3 E3.
And make sure to catch them on their headlining Knotfest Roadshow tour this summer,
I'm out.
featuring Gojira,
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
and Behemoth.
Like, comment,
Welcome
subscribe.
back,
I'll let you
everybody.
know. Peace.
It is